Hello Libra, welcome to your March 2022 monthly reading. I'll be doing a little bit of a different spread this time, so I'm excited about that. But otherwise, welcome to Pisces season. It is Pisces season officially and for most of March until the end of the month. Per usual, every end of the month we welcome a new season um, and new birthdays. So we welcome Aries season at the very end. So the sun will move from your sixth house that it's currently in with Pisces season to your seventh house of relationships in Aries season. And the sixth house deals with a lot of mundane things, health, and sometimes it can be a little bit stressful because we're doing a lot of things. This is the Virgo house, so there could be focus on just perfection, getting things done, tasks completed, a little bit more focused, right? As well, more concentrated and more attention to detail per usual. We could be more involved with our pets because sixth house also rules pets, or very healthy conscious. Is that how it is? Is that how you say that? But yeah, those are just some of the themes here with the sixth house for the first couple of weeks of the month. But let's go ahead and get started and see what we have for you. The first card we're going to start with is going to be the theme of the month. Okay, so the theme of the month, nice, is the Death card and the Upright. Now I know Death card can be one of those cards that looks and sounds scary, but it's not. I always welcome cards like this because life consists of change and change is good. So it is a major arcana card here. This is the Scorpio card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, you don't have to be. However, the Death card and the Upright signifies that this month we're focused on closing cycles, chapters, saying farewell to things that are just no longer serving us or completed its time frame with us. Maybe we learned the lesson and we're ready to move on. Maybe we're done with a certain job or a position at a certain job, or in a neighborhood, a home, an apartment. We're making changes, a relationship, saying goodbye literally to someone. So it can play out in so many ways, but there's a lot of change here, okay? Because every ending has a new beginning following it. So the main theme is very strong. I think so far I got two more signs to do, and I feel like this is the strongest one for the main theme for you. Being that the sun will move from your sixth house to your seventh house at the end of the month of relationships and close bonds and business relationships, this could indicate some changes here as well for some of you. Now, not all of you, of course, but for some of you. And sometimes it doesn't have to be so literal. Sometimes it's just cycles. Maybe we're just done doing certain things the same way as always, whatever that may be for you. Or this could be other people or another person's energy towards us where they're done with something, and we're dealing with their energy as well. Okay, but for the most part, this is mainly you, this is your reading, but of course it can play out with someone else. Also, take this reading lightly. It will not resonate with everyone. That is simply impossible. So just take what does, drop what doesn't, or maybe another reading will be for you. But hopefully this is for someone and it brings some clarity and or confirmation. The next card we're going to do is the major accomplishment for the month. So we have the Four of Swords and the Upright. Okay, major accomplishment here is getting rest. All right, not doing anything that you don't have to be doing. Not I don't see you. Well, we're gonna pull another card here, but so far I don't really get you super stressed. Maybe slightly a little bit because we do see changes and we are in the Virgo house energy. They stress out and can get headaches a lot. However, the accomplishment here with all of that is that you're gonna know when you need to just stop. Okay, and Libra is ruled by Venus, and they know how to self-care, or at least this month you're gonna try your best and you're gonna accomplish it, because it's signifying here that you're gonna be resting, just taking a time out, maybe taking some time off, a vacation, or just leaving something as is, not really digging into it or whatnot, not stressing about it, like I said earlier, just kind of letting things be. I just feel like that is the major accomplishment, is that you're gonna know when you need to lay something at rest. Okay, so sometimes that can literally be literal with that death card. For some of you, very few of you out there, it may be a person that has passed or whatnot, just because the death card and then the resting here, that's not for everybody, absolutely not, but maybe for somebody out there. Of course, I hope not, but yeah, that's just for someone out there. However, for the most part, this is just laying things to rest, letting things be, not stressing yourself out, embracing the change, embracing what's coming, embracing where you are. Okay, so keeping your cool or doing things that will help you keep your cool. And Libras are pretty cool, unless you have other things in your chart like Scorpio, you get a lot of your neighboring signs energy, then that might be a little bit hard. They're pretty intense and they're showing up here, but for the most part, I think you're going to do pretty well on knowing when time out is time out. Um, the challenge and or challenges this month is the Fool card in the upright, another major arcana card here, so quite some changes this year for you, Libra. The Fool card talks about optimism, okay? Optimism, brighter days, feeling hopeful, looking on to the future, taking risk, being curious, being spontaneous and bubbly, just ready to begin something new. A new adventure could be literally like a vacation, some just time to yourself or with loved ones, whatever it may be. However, being that this is the challenge position, we could be actually having a hard time enjoying ourselves doing so, or even accomplishing this to begin with. Okay, it's a beautiful card, but it's really difficult this month for you to kind of achieve it to the full potential because you got other things going on here. So maybe you're having a hard time being optimistic, and maybe having a hard time believing that there is a new chapter for you, or that you will get something new here that you desire or could use, right? Your challenge here is, a new start. Okay, having a hard time, or a new start happening, but you having a hard time like embracing it fully, like being optimistic at least, right? Maybe you're dragging your feet, like, yeah, I'm gonna deal with it because I have to deal with it, but you might not be the most optimistic or cheery or bubbly about it like normally the Fool I kind of interpret it as. So that's kind of your challenge, is to be a little bit more hopeful. You're like kind of like going with the flow and gonna deal with what you have to deal with, embrace what you have to embrace, but you might not be so giggity about it, right? You're just gonna have a little bit of a challenge with that, which is not bad, it's normal, especially when there's a lot going on. Moving on here, we want to do the what to avoid. The Eight of Cups, okay? So avoid walking away from something if you don't have to, keyword, okay? If you don't have to, especially when we're dealing with emotions, maybe our emotions are getting the best of us or triggering us to act a certain way, walk away from something, walk away into the unknown, taking a break maybe from someone. Now, there's an accomplishment of taking a break in general, but being that this is emotion, maybe we're walking away from a situation that we shouldn't walk away from. There's a difference between taking a break, having, a resting period, to officially walking away of at all and then completely ending something, okay? So there's a lot going on, and the advice could be a little contradicting here, but I think it's specifically in a certain category here, and only you will know as the month unfolds. But the Eight of Cups talks about walking away, but being that this is the position, like I said, of what to avoid, you want to avoid walking away from something that maybe you don't entirely want to walk away from. So put it that way. If you really want to make something work, if you really are not ready to let go of something, then don't. You will know what you do need to let go and what is done so, and you will know what the rest is. You will know what's your choice. And maybe someone's walking away from you, or you're walking away, or a situation, and you don't have to. There's going to be something you don't have to walk away from, okay? The rest you might have to embrace the change, whatever shifts I see here that are going on for you. And again, taking resting period, but don't officially leave. Okay, the death card may be a cycle, it may be something, a new chapter really starting. But if it's something that you desire to want to continue, don't walk away from it just yet. Take that break, take the time out, and kind of think about it a little bit more. And then you will know what that is. Let's see. So key goal this month is the strength card in the upright. Okay, so major arcana card here as well. So here's 3 major arcana cards. Like I said, quite some changes this month for you. The strength card is Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo, you don't have to be. But the strength card in the position of the key goal, it means to remain strong. And being that it's in the upright, I don't doubt it, you will definitely have the strength and the willpower to pull through whatever it is that you need to pull through. There is a few trying times here that could be a little bit challenging, but you are going to have the strength to pull through. That is going to be the key goal. At least keep your eye on the prize, to be strong. And sometimes to be strong, it means knowing when to walk away and take a break, okay, with that 4 of Swords. Because remember, that's the major accomplishment. So I think you are going to do that in order to continue to remain strong and be able to maneuver through the changes. Moving on here to what to embrace, we have the Hierophant reverse. Now, I must say, there's a lot of you that might be going through a little bit of separation. In this separation, it could be a relationship, it could be a career, it could be something that has to do with contracts or just longevity. Maybe you were at a location for a long time, maybe living somewhere for a long time, maybe you were married, maybe you were just committed to someone for a long time, maybe you were just in a career again and a job for a long time. Because the Hierophant is Taurus energy, also could be dealing with a Taurus, you don't have to be, but the Hierophant talks about contracts, marriage. I even get like religion and spirituality here as well, strong beliefs, but it is reversed. So it's like the breakage of that, right? Breaking apart from a contract, from a marriage, from a union, from something that was built on established official, maybe legalities here. But for sure, what to embrace is to embrace the separation. Maybe it's not a separation, maybe it's doing things untraditionally, and you may embrace that as well. So it's going to be different for everyone, whatever that may be, okay? Because sometimes when it's reversed, it's doing something very different. So let's move on here. 2 more cards. We're going to do finances and love. For finances, we have the 4 of Pentacles reverse. I just had this for another sign, I don't remember, but might have been the water signs or the earth. But regardless, the 4 of Pentacles reverse talks about putting your guard down, putting the wall down. Maybe you were holding on tight to money, investments, saving, not really spending, maybe even stingy for a few of you. Not all of you, most Libras are not very stingy, but whatever it is, you were holding on tight to security, to pentacles, to money, to just yourself. Maybe you weren't being open here, but regardless, this is the position of finance. So I feel like when it's reversed, we are releasing, we are spending right now, okay? Maybe we're making these changes, can consist of money, okay? Consist of a lot of money or just money in general. You're paying things out, something's costing you, and you're having to spend, you're having to spend maybe more than what you desire. You didn't really want to spend that. I get this feeling of like, oh, I don't want to, but I have to, I guess, or whatnot. So your finances looks like it will be having a little bit of a dent, right? Because of these changes. Again, it's all kind of playing out as the same storyline here. So these changes, whatever's going on, maybe you're being more on your own, independent, or just starting something new, or again moving, whatever it is, it's going to consist of you spending some money. Maybe you're starting a new job and you want a couple new clothes or whatever. You know, I'm just trying to throw out anything out there in regards to this energy here, but to give you an idea. So we will be spending for sure here, even if we don't really want to or had it planned. And then love, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, some of you, you definitely will be dealing with love matters of the heart here. But the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me, reverse talks about feeling like you could use some help. Okay, when she's in the upright, she's very resourceful and she's very confident and she has everything she needs. Okay, she's very resourceful, like I said, skillful, she's good financially, she has lots to offer. You know, can help people, help herself, she can listen, she can give advice. She does it all, she does it all, she can do it all. Very talented and just amazing. However, when it's reversed, we're lacking a little bit of that. Even in the upright, I see the Queen of Pentacles as somebody to be a little bit sad and gloomy because she's looking at her pentacle like a little bit of a sigh type of energy is what I get with her sometimes in the upright as well, but especially in the reverse position, because it's like, this is great that we are amazing, but sometimes it feels nice to share it. But when I see reverse, I also feels nice to get help. Okay, because we could be lacking some resources, we could be lacking some confidence, some money, feeling like maybe right now we're not the most confident or very worthy, but of course you are. But we all have our days where we're just feeling a little gloomy. So I just feel that when it comes down to love, you may feel that you're losing more than gaining, or maybe you're not meeting your match, like things are not maybe playing fairly. You're not really getting a lot of help or support. This could also be you not really being that partner for someone. Okay, you know, only you will know your situation. Maybe you've been busy with other things and your partner's feeling that and seeing that. But for the most part, I think this is most of you here that is sitting with this energy. So lots of changes. This is a big month for you, and I think even in April we're shifting a lot of things here. So don't you worry, you're gonna have the strength here to maneuver through it and move on with your life, with whatever it is that we're dealing with here. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Libra. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button and or subscribe. If not, hopefully I'll see you in another future reading, hopefully maybe with some weekly readings or love readings, we'll see. But if not, I will definitely see you next month. Until then, take care and bye for now.